Hard to believe that a week ago it was so blooming sunny, isn't it? And now look at it. Now it's just, well, it's a very overcast and cloudy and grey day, isn't it? Hello everyone, welcome to another Tuesday vlog. I'm Mark P, of course. Hope you're well. Hope you've had a good week. I ran up to that fucking great big tower. Where is it? Where's the tower? Tower? It's there somewhere. I ran up that hill on Friday. Yeah, I did. Sometimes I find that if you're in a bad mood and you do like some running or you do some cycling, even better if you do some weightlifting, really good for you, just getting you back in a good mood, the endorphins that you get. And yeah, on the screen right now it shows you why I'm in such a bad mood. I was in such a bad mood. That red MG we've got turns out to be rotten as fuck underneath it. And see the little white bit? Yeah, they're expanding foam that someone's put into the sills to do like the most cheapest, most bodged repair job you'll ever see. And then you just go, for fuck's sake, man, that is awful. So the most expensive MG we've bought by a country mile is turning out to be the one that cost the most to repair, because that means that basically the whole section of it still needs doing, and that's on both sides. So I was in such a foul mood. It was just one of those, right, I'm going for a run, which turned into a 14k run, which then put in this idea of mine into my head of, do you know, you could turn this into a half marathon if you really wanted to punish yourself a little bit, because even most of it's uphill. Of that 14k, 10 of it at least is going up. So if I can find a sort of a twisty, windy way to get back down, because what I did is I just wanted to get home, so I took the shortest possible way once I got to the tower to come home. I just thought, yeah, if you can make this a twisty, longy way, laughing, everyone's happy. So, you know, so that was good. Haven't lifted any weights for another week. I talked about it last week. I talked about my motivation not being there. A week's gone by, still isn't there. So I'm getting up early, I'm doing the bike ride. I've done 3 bike rides since I last did a vid. Did one on Wednesday. Didn't do one on Friday. Actually, no, I think I tell her, I've done 2. I did one yesterday, it was 20k. I did one on Wednesday, that was 15k. I didn't do one on Friday, because if I don't know where you guys are in the world, but oh my god, on Friday, oh my god. In Friday morning, the wind. It was so windy. I've just got this fear of being blown off my bike into a path of a truck or something like that, you know, and getting knocked over. That doesn't sound very much fun. So that's why I went for a run instead. So I'm still biking, still running, still doing me walks with Leslie, doing longer ones of those as well. I found one that's half an hour that's really good for your core. So I was like, yeah, let's start doing that. But yeah, weightlifting, none. Really strange. I know that right now, as of this record, it's 29 days until the gym's open, and it's almost like I've resigned myself to go, like, stop doing the home lifting workouts and go to the gym on that day in April, and just today is day 1. I don't know why. I don't know what's happened with my time. I love lifting weights. I love it. I also know that if I just do it once, I'll probably go, right, why didn't I do this again? But it's just, I don't like lifting weights first thing in the morning, unless I've been to the gym, like I've told you guys. So don't know, it's hard to describe. It's really hard. It's one of those, I keep saying, go and lift some weights, and then I just don't. So it's tricky, it's tough. I don't know, but the way I'm justifying it to myself is, A, is that, like I say, I'm doing the big runs, the big cycles, things like that. But also B, today, lightest I've been this year. So something's right, isn't it? Something's right. I put most of it down to my diet. I keep saying 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, so I'm 227 pounds. Try and get at least 220 grams of protein a day. And it's interesting because it makes you make informed choices. I'm going to tell you something. So last night I recorded an episode of the SWAT last night with Dan, episode 5. It's going to be about promos. Really good, really enjoyed it. It's one of those times where if I'd had some prep, because you know, a lot of these ones we go into it blind. So Dan's got a question, and he told me it's something that you care about a lot. So I was like, something interesting. And when he said promos, I was like, don't care about them that much, but okay. And it's having to stop and think, like, shit, what's my favourite promo? Because it's put on the spot, your mind just goes blank, doesn't it? Now, right now, if you said to me, what are your favourite promos, I could probably list off 20 of my favourite ones, because you are there in the spot, like, what's your favourite promo? It's like, sausages, I think. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like you just freeze up, and it's like, oh, God. So I think we got a good episode that could have been a great episode if I just an hour before I said, tell me about, have a think about what your favourite promos are for tonight. I go, brilliant, you know, but I didn't, so I'm on the spot. Anyway, so that'll be up by next Friday. After I finished that, I realised that I was on 190 grams of protein. I was on 2,200 calories for the day. So it becomes if you want a snack, make sure that you have something high protein, ideally not too many calories, you know. So yeah, you could have a bag of crisps, for example, but in that case you're like, well, how many grams of protein are a bag of crisps? If you're lucky, one, sort of thing, because it's potatoes. So you go, well, I'm going to have a protein shake then, or I'll have a protein bar, or I'll have some ham, or I'll have some chicken, or something like that. And that's why I'm thinking that this diet, I'm not a diet, I don't believe in diets, but this way of eating is just working beautifully for me. Absolutely fucking great. It's really, I feel, this is how I feel at the moment in myself. I feel like I'm filling out. I'm getting firmer instead of being fat and wobbly. I feel like I'm getting firmer. Okay, so the scales are going down a little bit. I'm 2.2 pounds lighter today than I was yesterday. How the fuck does that one work? Over the weekend, I was at one point I was 16.2 at one point. And I was, how the fuck, you know? But yeah, today, like I say, lightest I've been this year. So something's working, isn't it? It's we're getting there. You know, it's the lack of weight. So, but you know, I think if I just can keep this way of eating, this diet up, when we do go back to pure gym and start hitting it really hard, hitting the weights really hard, I think we're going to see gains and a noticeable difference within a couple of weeks, which will be great, won't it? Yeah, so we're recording an episode of the squat. Last week's episode went live on the Wednesday. Basically, I put the episodes on Twitter and on Facebook and all that jazz. Sorry, I've got a bit of a blocked up nose. They go live on Facebook and Twitter on a Wednesday. Okay, it's like just a little reward for being a follower of mine on those social media platforms. And I tagged Jay Hunter of OSW fame on the tweet because one of his favourite matches is the King of the Road match. So Jay, bless him, he retweeted it, and he also did a post where I was tagged in it. But then he sent me a DM saying, "Dude, just so you know, you post your videos unlisted." And it's like, yeah. And we don't release them to the public until the Friday, but because you've posted it, yeah, we're going to get some traction. So it actually went live on the Wednesday morning, which meant that it's now it's out on Tuesday. It feels like I should be putting an episode out this week, which is weird, but no. Episode 5 will go out next Friday. Yeah, so big thanks to Jay. Huge. I'm still such a fucking mark at times. Like, oh my god, Jay Hunter is me. Like, fucking hell, that's amazing. Funny. What else happened this week? Well, big news, of course, regarding so we had the bullshit with the red one, but Busy was in the garage over the weekend, and we've swapped out her interior, something I've been telling you guys about for weeks and weeks and weeks. Yeah, so because she's finished now, she's outside looking beautiful. Busy's had her new door cards, new steering wheel, new centre console put on, adjusted her a couple of bits on her. So she's just needs a wheel arch liners doing. So now, by the time when I do my next vlog, she'll have gone off for new bits and new paint. She's having new spoilers, she's having new side skirts, having her stills refilled, all the good stuff, and then she'll be finished, believe it or not, after a year and a half of ridiculous expense and restoration woes and all that jazz. Yeah, she'll be done. So that's ridiculous. Amazing to think that she's almost finished. And so yeah, it's interesting. Our calendars are starting to fill up now. We've been like, for example, my birthday weekend. My birthday's in August, as you know, August 24th. The weekend before and the weekend after, now we've got plans for. It's one of those, wow, that's amazing. And it was the weekend before that as well, August the 13th and 14th, got plans for that. It's one of those, what, we're actually allowed to start making plans, tentative plans for the future. That's ridiculous, isn't it? Yeah, so life's on the up, isn't it? I think we're starting to get there. I had my first, I had my first COVID injection. I think it's 2 weeks ago now. Liz had hers and she got really poorly. I think I told you that. I told you guys that last week. That was crazy, and she's still not right. Amazingly, still not quite 100%. Really knocked her for 6. But she keeps saying, "Look, I know it knocked me for 6, but at the same time, I'd rather have it than not." So that's good. I like that. Anyway, yeah, as you guys know, not much is happening in life at the moment. So I'm going to love you and leave you with that one. Thank you so much for watching this little vlog. And yeah, hope you're well. I'm really good. Really, really happy at the moment. And yeah, take it easy, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye, guys.